Can you be turned down for a bankruptcy? Hi, I'm attorney Leroy Roberson, back again to talk about this topic for you. And there's a lot of people that come to me and they're unsure of what their finances are and if they're going to be able to do a bankruptcy. So I figured I'd go ahead and just make a quick video so you guys would understand if it's even a possibility that you can be turned down. And the answer is yes. In a couple different circumstances, you can not qualify, maybe a better way of putting it, for a bankruptcy. And under a Chapter 7, it's going to work like this. I have another video where I talked about the means test. And so I won't go back into all of the specifics, but the first way to not qualify for a bankruptcy under the Chapter 7 method is by not being able to pass this means test. And that's where, there's the income levels plus, your disposable income that they're going to look at to see whether or not you qualify. So that's how you would not qualify under the Chapter 7 parameters, and you can be turned down for a bankruptcy through Chapter 7 if you don't pass the means test. Now, the second form is dealing with the Chapter 13 bankruptcy, and that's the one where you get on the payment plan, but you also have to stay current on all of your other secured payments, like, for example, a mortgage or a car payment, things like that. So under a Chapter 13, you have to be able to show before your plan is confirmed that you can afford these payments. So if you're making enough money that shows that you can afford to make your payment on your mortgage and your other secured debts, but there's not enough left over to make that plan payment, then the bankruptcy court's probably not going to allow you to have your plan confirmed, and your case will likely be dismissed. So if you fall into that in-between point where you make too much money to qualify for a Chapter 7, but maybe not enough money to make all of your payments under a Chapter 13, that's a scenario that you can not qualify for either and actually be turned down for a bankruptcy. But if you work with an experienced attorney or do enough research, oftentimes you can figure it out. For example, in a Chapter 13, you can get contributions from anyone, family members, friends, anyone that is willing to contribute money towards your plan payment or other payments to allow you to qualify for that. So there are ways to handle things if you aren't qualifying for whatever reasons. And if you have more questions about that, I would definitely recommend contact me. We can talk about it more. And if not, that's it for today. And I will talk to you guys on the next video. Thanks, guys.